threat from the commander of the Pakistani Taliban, who says his organization is right now planning to hit the United States. Let's bring in our Pentagon correspondent, Chris Lawrence. We asked him to check out this threat. What's going on, Chris?
Well, Wolf, this militant leader, Batullah Masood, says he can and will attack America, but he doesn't have to still damage American interests.
The man who took responsibility for this attack in Pakistan is now taking aim at America's capital. A Pakistani Taliban leader told the Associated Press, "We will launch an attack in Washington that will amaze the world." While counterterrorism officials don't think he can carry out his threat here, there's little doubt he can launch more attacks in Pakistan and its neighbor. President Obama plans to give Pakistan billions more dollars to help its government stop attacks like these, which undermine his goal of stabilizing until that government proves it will take on extremists in its own country. Levin says so far, Pakistan has been trying to buy peace with people I don't think you can buy peace with. Military analysts say the money could help Pakistan conduct counterinsurgency operations.
Better equipment, better weaponry, better night vision technology.
But even American military leaders admit the U.S. needs to keep a closer eye on the money it sends to Pakistan.
There needs to be an audit trail and understanding where it's going and what it's doing.
And some military analysts say these insurgent attacks inside Pakistan indirectly help the U.S. because it makes the Pakistani leaders realize the personal threat not only to themselves, but to their government.
Wolf, Chris Lawrence at the Pentagon for us. Thanks very much. Let's talk about this latest Taliban threat to attack Washington, D.C. Joining us now, our CNN national security contributor, Fran Townsend, the former Homeland Security advisor to President Bush. This guy Masood, we know he's the leader of the Taliban in Pakistan, but is he a real serious threat to a homeland attack in the United States?
Well, he's a tribal leader in the region, and what you've seen is he's been linked to the Marriott bombing in Islamabad.
The Marriott hotel bombing.
That's right. And so he's got real capability in the region, particularly in North Waziristan, in that federally administrated tribal area. The question is, he's been providing protection to al-Qaeda.
For Radio USA, this is Henry Stillman. Today, the country shudders in the wake of cataclysmic devastation. Torn by war with a brutal and terrifying enemy, the likes of which we have never seen. And this morning, I awoke to the sound of thundering crashes that I thought could only be an earthquake. But as I looked outside, I saw their battleships looming over the city. Each one wider than Forbes Field, and each leaving nothing but burning, disfigured wreckage in its wake. Former friends and neighbors now lie in storm drains, limbs twisted in ways I can't begin to describe. This struggle for the very survival of mankind, this struggle that has now reached across the shores of our